Okay, in this video I'm going to take a look at the DeGiro trading platform and how to actually place an order. I've already done a couple of videos about DeGiro and about share investment generally, but in this video it's going to be a short one. I'm just going to have a look at how you actually place an order. So this is the DeGiro trading platform. I'm going to look for Ryanair shares. So I'm just going to put in Ryanair Holdings. And you'll see there on the screen the graph of the share price for Ryanair for the last day. That's Friday. Today is Sunday, remember. The week, the month, 3 months, 6 months, and so forth. I'm happy enough to take a chance on Ryanair shares, and I'm going to invest some more money in them on the basis that they're best placed of most airlines to return to whatever transpires to be the normality in travel, in airplane travel, in flights and so forth to European cities and for European holidays. It may never return to what we always consider to be normal, but whatever passes for normal in the future, I think Ryanair, with 14 billion in cash on their balance sheet, are probably best placed of all the airlines to do fairly well. So the bottom line is, I'm looking at the 6-month graph there. The price at the moment, as you can see on the screen, or on Friday there, was €10.49. It dropped to a low of 8.20. You'll see there when the COVID-19 thing really kicked in, and probably when Ryanair had to just ground airplanes like every other airline had to. And you'll see there's been a steady sort of a rise again, back to something approaching not normality, but certainly Ryanair are back in the air and so on. You'll see there a high of £16 as well over the last 6 months, and if you go to the yearly graph, you'll see the high of £16. So we can buy the shares now at $10.49. I think they're probably a good long-term investment, and I'm a long-term buyer of shares and I hold them, so I think it's actually quite a good time, an opportunistic time. It is an opportunistic move on my behalf, but I do know that the fundamentals of the company are probably sound enough, and with all that cash on their balance sheet, they're probably in a good position to keep ploughing ahead. There's the 5-year graph, and you'll see there we were buying here, so at any point in the last 5 years we wouldn't appear to be overpaying. Now, as I say, the whole COVID-19 situation is a problem, and whether there's going to be any return to what was normality or not remains to be seen. But if you just look at the pop psychology of the situation and look around you at people's inclination to return to normal in pubs and restaurants and so on and so forth, and with all of the talk about the pubs and people getting drunk and returning to what used to be the situation and not engaging in social distancing, it is hard for people to accept the new norm, and it's probably the case that there will be a fair embracing of and return to flying to Europe for weekends away and for holidays and so on and so forth. That's not necessarily what I'm approving of or would recommend or anything like that. Obviously we have to follow the public policy advice, but what I'm looking at is a return to normal and how much resistance there will be to return to normal, and how much enthusiasm there might be amongst the general public to return to normal. And I'm simply making the very sort of ad hoc and observation that people have a fair old inclination to return to normal. Bottom line is, this video is just about buying shares, because I'm going to buy a few shares in Ryanair. So we click on the buy button, and you'll see there that the price on Friday was $10.49. I have a choice. I can go with this limit option, so I can decide I'm going to pay 11 maximum, and I want 100 shares, say, and that's going to cost me 1100 quid, as you can see. And the order can be a day order or a GTC order. GTC order is good to close. In other words, good to close. In other words, the day order will mean that tomorrow, Monday, the order will be carried out, and if it's not possible to buy the shares for €11, then the order will be cancelled and deleted. However, if I indicate that it's good to close, in other words, you can keep the order open until you get the shares at 11, well then that's what's going to happen. So I am going to, I'm going to go the limit of €11. I'm going to go for 300 shares, I think, and that's going to cost me €3,300, as you can see there, and I'm going to place that order now. So the buy order, as you can see, it's a limit, it's a day order, and Jesus, I meant to put that into good to close. I'll have to go back to good to close. I don't want day, I want good to close, or good to cancel rather. Place order. So again, here's the confirmation. I'm buying 300 shares. It's a limit order. The limit is €11. It's good to close or good to cancel. The total order amount is 3,300. It's on the Irish Stock Exchange. The DeGiro fees €3.65. Estimated financial transaction tax 33 quid. There's nothing I can do about that, but I'm going to place that order now, and it's going to be carried out then tomorrow or the next day, hopefully, assuming that the shares don't exceed €11. So order placed successfully. View order, we don't really want that. So there's the order there, as you can see on the screen. That's going to be carried out. Hope you find this video useful, and if you do, I'd appreciate if you give it a thumbs up down below. Thanks for watching.